Yeah, just information about the National Security Bill 54 and 55. We have discussed this in the presidency, and the resolution of the presidency was that we take back because it has already been signed. Because it passed the days, it was signed. It was not signed by the president, but because the 30 days lapsed without signing it, so it become a law. But the agreement in the presidency that we take it back to the Council of Ministers, so that we send it back to Parliament. This is for your information.
Let me make a statement about this. The bill, the amended bill, was NCAC bill, National Constitutional Amendment Committee. They amended the National Security Bill 2014. In the bill, they could not agree on the two sections, 54, 55. And then they say this will be decided by the principals. When we said, President and I, we decided, based also on legal opinion by the Minister of Justice, who is the chief legal advisor of the government, we decided that these two should be scrapped. And this was brought back to the council. A resolution was done. And actually the Council of Ministers went further. If you look at the resolution of Council of Ministers, it says abolition of power of arrest for the national security. So it abolished it. The Minister of Legal Affairs, when he went and tabled it, the whole bill, he got an standing ovation in Parliament when he tabled it. We thought the matter was finished, but then he delayed for the final passing. And then I think some other people began to lobby Parliament that this should not be scrapped. And Parliament passed it with 54, 55, 57 intact. Now, who did it? They were blaming the leadership of the national security, internal security. But then we said, okay, Parliament is supreme. It's the one making laws. The president didn't sign it, they lapsed it. And then in the meeting we held, this is the result which Vice President Taban said. In actual fact, in that bill, there are 4 sections which are bad. Section 13, subsection 15. That gives the national security power of arrest. Section 13, subsection 15. 54 and 55 are whether you can have a warrant of arrest or you don't have warrant of arrest. 57 is operationalizing also subsection 13. So 4 sections should be scrapped in that bill. If we are going to have a democratic state. And by the way, why isn't there are crimes called national or state crimes? Terrorism is one. Raising an army is another. These are addressed in the penal code. They're addressed in the penal code. So you can use section 70 in the penal code. The difference is that in the penal code, you have to do due process of law. You have to get a warrant from currently our ministry is attorney and also is Minister of Justice. So you have to get warrant of arrest from the Minister of Justice first before you arrest somebody. So still, section 70 could be used while you scrap those, but you are guaranteeing the rights of a citizen when you use the due process of law in it. When we agreed that we should scrap those sections, we look at the Bill of Rights, which has about 25 articles. This is enshrined in the Constitution. We also looked at Article 159E, which says national security shall be professional and its mandate shall focus on information gathering, analysis, and advice to the relevant authorities. So in the Constitution, there is no provision for the national security to have power of arrest. But then maybe Parliament thought that they knew, which is where they're the lawmakers. They went the way, they did not go according to the advice of the executive. So it will have to be taken back to Parliament. Okay, our time is running out.